This is your AESH Logistics News Minute for Tuesday, September 13, 2022. In mainstream news, CNBC reports, autonomous delivery company Gatik wins new pilot program with Pitney Bowes in Dallas. Logistics company Pitney Bowes will begin testing automated short-haul delivery trucks from startup Gatik under a new pilot program at Dallas area distribution centers, the companies announced Wednesday. Pitney Bowes, which provides logistics services for retailers including eBay and American Eagle, will integrate Gatik self-driving box trucks starting in 2023. The trucks will supplement 5 existing routes in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and will run packages between distribution centers, so-called middle-mile delivery. Wall Street Journal reports, Amazon is refining delivery operations as it resets logistics network. Amazon.com Incorporated appears to be fine-tuning its distribution strategy as it pauses its warehouse expansion across the U.S., consolidating operations in some areas while pulling back growth plans in secondary markets, according to logistics experts. The e-commerce giant has cancelled, closed and delayed facilities at each stage of its order fulfillment process, while continuing to move forward with large distribution centers that funnel goods into its home delivery network since it announced earlier this year that it was pausing its ambitious U.S. logistics expansion. SupplyChainDigital.com headline, Logistics turning to rail freight in race to net zero. When it comes to freight, rail is far greener than road, yet it's far more complex, and a change in mindset is needed if it's to make a difference. European Union sustainability proposals include a plan to double rail freight across the territory by 2030, with the US also committed to increasing the role of rail as part of its transport infrastructure. On a per-ton delivered basis, it's estimated rail freight produces 75% less greenhouse gas emissions than shipping by truck, so it is easy to see why politicians and business chiefs are keen to embrace rail more fully as part of the intermodal logistics landscape. In logistics and transportation publications headlines, Transinfo reports on its front page, Hapag-Lloyd starts installation of real-time tracking devices on its dry container fleet. Hapag-Lloyd has started equipping its entire dry container fleet with real-time tracking devices. The first of these IoT devices are now being installed on dry containers at the CMR depot in Wilhelmsburg, a district of the shipping company's hometown of Hamburg. In the following weeks and months, installations will begin in other selected container depots in North and South Europe, Asia and the Middle East. Within the next year, up to 200 depots worldwide will take part in the installation of 1.6 million of these devices on standard containers. In another headlines of Transinfo, Maersk to boost Danish fulfillment capacity with construction of 40,000 square meters warehouse. Maersk has announced the construction of the company's first low GHG emissions contract logistics warehouse in Denmark. The facility will be run in partnership with Torlov Dry Port, a Danish joint venture between Andorran Pesetas AS and PFA Pension. Maersk says the warehouse is part of its plans to boost its fulfillment capability in Denmark. In a statement, Maersk said the green contract logistics warehouse is aiming to be built to BREEAM excellent standards with zero direct emissions from operations. TTNews.com headline, White House Port Envoy visits Port of Oakland to discuss cargo downturn. The White House Port and Supply Chain Envoy, retired Gen. Stephen Lyons, met with Port of Oakland officials August 29 at the California complex, discussing the ongoing supply chain issues, as that facility has seen a significant drop in container traffic this year. That is due in part to shippers having passed it by because of higher shipping rates available at the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach. Logistics Manager headline, EV Cargo buys Spanish company Air Express Cargo. Hong Kong-based EV Cargo has acquired 75% of the shares of Air Express Cargo SL from its founding family owners. Operating out of offices in Madrid and Valencia and Barcelona, Air Express Cargo has seen success through providing air and sea freight forwarding and customs brokerage services on behalf of importers and exporters across Spain, meeting their needs for both speed and reliability. This strategic acquisition sees EV Cargo add another important market to its expanding European platform, which includes 20 offices and more than 400,000 feet square of warehousing in the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Poland, France, Switzerland, and Greece. This has been your AESH Logistics News Minute for Tuesday, September 13, 2022. If you want more global logistics news and real-time alerts, hit the subscribe button now and follow us on social media.